Namaste, hello everybody, hello Mindfulness Project family, and welcome to our Advent calendar, this time live with the winter solstice, and today is the 21st of December. We will have our live solstice celebration. This is a very special day of the year. In the Northern Hemisphere, it is a time where the days will become longer again. So it's the longest night of the year. And in the Southern Hemisphere, it will be vice versa. So the days will become shorter. And because I'm here in the Northern Hemisphere, I will maybe refer more to the northern part. I try to keep it a little bit as neutral as possible, but I guess I'm not good in it. So I welcome you all and hope you enjoyed. I hope you have everything that you need, maybe a blanket or something to be comfortable later. So you can do this ceremony sitting or lying down. I guess lying down is really nice with having a cushion and a blanket. Maybe you want to have a candle with you for the symbol of light. So take your time to get all this stuff to make it like a nice and cozy place for you. I have some instant here and I brought my stones to invite like all the spirits. For ceremony is nice to invite lots of spirits for support and to help us. So if you still want to grab some stuff, do so and make your space nice. I invite like the opening sound of my crystal ball. So the 21st of December, and it means this is the change of season. Autumn is ending and winter is starting. That means it's the symbol of change. And I think we are in quite turbulent times at the moment. Maybe if you look back in history, we are most of the times in turbulent times. But I feel like that this is a time where a lot of things happen, a lot of change, and actually we all were calling for change. We were saying, yeah, we need a change in this world, and now there's lots of stuff moving and it's scary. And I feel there's a lot of fear outside, a lot of confusion outside. And so to have a ceremony is good and can help us to center, to come back to center, and especially the solstice, what is a solar celebration, can connect us with the power of the light, of our inner light, of the source. You're a shining little one, huh? She has lots of energy. So what I hope from this ceremony is that this that it can help us to open for change and to deal with impermanence, because I think in Buddhism we learn this. This is the law of life, that everything is impermanent, things coming, staying a while, and going, passing, changing. Especially today, she knows there's something going on and she wants to be part of it. It's so funny how animals are. All the time she's lying in her corner, but now she's like, I'm here. I'm Shanti, Shanti. Not so much Shanti, peaceful, no? Yeah, so this is about like shifting in season, as meaning we have a lot of shifts in life. And I hope the ceremony can help us to reconnect to our inner source, to our source of light, and to our love and to our heart. And because this is always where we can refer to, where we can go back to when things are like turbulent outside, then sometimes we get stuck in the outside stories and everything what's going on there, and we lose the connection and contact to ourselves, to our deepest sense of self. And this is always the refuge, the place that we can return to and where we are safe and secure. And also, if we can do this, we can be light for others, because I think in these times many people get stuck in fears, many different reasons for these fears that are there. And it's not ours to judge what and why this fear is there, but we can see that the fear is there in people, or other like angers and hopelessness or whatever. Some people are like indifferent, some people not care. That's also fine. It's completely fine. We just see the world with our heart, with love and compassion. So this is also something I want to invite you to this ceremony, to connect with your deep, true nature, that we can be the light of hope for the world and for ourselves. Like, this is, I think, what we need. We need it always and all the times in our small daily lives, in our relationships, in our families, and also in the big things that go in our world. So yes, this is about celebrating the light. The interesting thing is the solstice is the longest night, and then the days will become longer. So it's a rising of the sun again. And I decided to focus on the light, the rising of the light, because I feel like maybe some people feel it's quite dark and heavy this time, and it's beautiful to come back into the light. But actually, there is no judgment about the light and the dark. The darkness is also very beautiful, nourishing. The warmth where we are born from, where we come out from, is the darkness. So both belong to life. The darkness and the light belong to life, to wholeness and completeness. So there's not one without the other in our dual world. So both need the appreciation, and both have gifts for us. So it's just sometimes we use darkness to express something that feels scary, because we are scared of darkness often, and like if we connect with nature. And also the solstice, this celebration is for us to reconnect actually with nature. And so I want to do a blessing for Mother Earth. And Mother Earth, actually, she's a symbol for the darkness, because she is the dark, fertile soil where things are born and she gives birth to. So we will connect the light, our inner light, with the darkness. Actually, it's quite balancing, this ceremony that we will do, like sending the light to the darkness, connecting the both, and see how they benefit each other. And I feel like our Mother Earth, to celebrate and worship this earth and to have gratitude for her, is so beautiful, because she's our all mother. We are her children. And this can remind us that we are one family. We are brothers and sisters together, one human mankind. No borders or whatever, races or genders, what all topics we have at this times out there, that we try to separate people in groups and whatever. And it's fine to belong to a group if you want to, but not to discriminate because we are in a group, whatever like our outlook is on the world. So I feel this is also an invitation to celebrate human mankind as a collective and as a whole. So this is when we worship Mother Earth. She's our mother, and we are brothers and sisters, and we should always remember this every day, every day, with every person that we meet, to see we meet our family. And sometimes our family is in suffering, and then how can we help? Even it's not maybe our direct relative or friend. Can we help even we not have a relationship to this person? Can we create with this a world of harmony and peace, a world we want to live in? Because we know we reach out for each other. And this is like when the light comes back into this world, and it can be born out of the connection with the earth, out of the darkness can come the light back into the world. It's an invitation for us. So we can there is one poem I like to read to you, because I like to, for the ceremony, to invite the darkness and the light to be our guide and to support us, to be our ally, because both have this great power and both belong to this universe. And I found a beautiful poem that I like to read you, that is expressing this, how both are part of our life. And it's by Stephanie Noble. And it's written from her for the winter solstice. Do not be afraid of the darkness. Dark is the rich, fertile earth that cradles the seed, nourishing grows. Dark is the soft night that cradles us to rest. Only in darkness can stars shine across the vastness of space. Only in darkness is the moon stands so clear. There's mystery woven in the dark, quiet hours. There's magic in the darkness. Do not be afraid. We are born of this magic. It fills our dreams. that root, unravel and revive themselves. In the shelter of the deep dark night, the dark has its own hue, its own resonance, its own breath. It fills our soul, not with despair, but with promise. Dark is the gestation of our deep and knowing self. Dark is the cave where we rest and renew our soul. We are born from the darkness, and each night we return to the deep, moist warmth of our beginnings. Do not be afraid of the darkness. For in the depths of that very darkness comes the first glimpse of our own light, the pure inner light of love and knowing. As it glows and grows, the darkness recedes. As we shed our light, we shed our fear and reveal in the wonder of all that is revealed. So, do not rush the coming of the sun. Do not crave the lengthening of the day. Celebrate the darkness, here and now. A time of richness, a time of joy. Yeah, I find it very beautiful. Beautiful. It's really, really, really beautiful. Because quite often we have, I feel like in spirituality, a little bit of bias. We kind of going so much towards the light. I love the light. And then sometimes we forget about the darkness, or we put all the heaviness on it. But it is like, it's a beautiful energy. So that's why we created a darkroom meditation place to go into the womb, back into the darkness, and be born freshly, like get rid of all the stories and everything and come out as a new and fresh born. Yeah, so the ceremony will be about honoring the earth as a symbol of the darkness. So the light honors the darkness. There's an easy way for us to open sacred space. I like to open sacred space, that we invite all our allies, all the good spirits into our work. And we can bring our arms up above our head. And just make a big circle down, like a symbol of the sun, to invite the power, the energy of the sun, as this is a solar celebration, and to the heart. Connecting your heart with the solar energy of the sun, connecting already with your inner light. And to open this space, there's a prayer I like to read to you. It's from the Mayas. And I also felt like I'm so much touched by this. I can feel it already. It's not so much the words, it's something behind it that is touching me. The respect and the honoring of all beings in a very deep way. And that is something what I feel with modern life, that we quite often so disconnected from nature and from the interconnectedness of all beings, that everything is influencing everything. All my actions have a meaning for all other beings, even I might not see it, the ripples it takes. So I have to be very conscious about what I do, what I consume, what I say, what I think, not in a way to get a psychopath and observe everything, but is it connected from my heart? Why do I do things? Is it because I feel lonely and I need to consume something to feel better? And I feel I've lost connection with myself, with my deep inner self, and I lost connection then also with nature around me. And then my actions might not be beneficial for this earth. So if I want to honor the earth, we can make the ceremony and it's beautiful. And at the same time, we can invite from this, because it's a new beginning, consciousness and awareness in our actions and our thinking. And for me, this is what this prayer is representing, that we connect to the interconnectedness of everything, that's we're all really connected. And that means we are kind of one whole being together. There's like maybe many separate entities, but all these entities are creating one big being together. So this is the prayer of the 7 galactic directions. It's also an amazing name of this. For the first 4 directions, visualize, if you can, even you can turn towards these directions. Because of the camera, I will stay looking one direction, but I will imagine east will be the first, it's behind me, that I will face the east first. So, but if you at home can, you can turn towards the directions and imagine that energy will be sent to you from that direction to your heart. Everything will like be filling your heart with energy and love. So we start in the east. From the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may see all things in clarity and celebrate new beginnings. Then we turn to the north, receiving the energy in our heart. From the north, house of night, may wisdom ripen in us, so we may know all from within, all our light to shine. Allow our light to shine. Turning to the west, receiving energy to our heart from the west. From the west, house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action, so we may do what must be done and enjoy the fruits of being. Turning to the south, to the house of abundance and fulfillment, may right action reap and harvest, so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. May all beings find a common ground of unity. May all beings be happy. And then imagine the white light from above coming into your heart. From above, house of heaven, of celestial light, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessing come to us now. And imagine energies rising from the earth into your heart. From below, house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. And may we see all beings born of light. And then feel yourself as the center of the hub of a wheel where all these energies come together in your heart. From the center, galactic source, the center of that great circle of life, the house of the eternal sun, which is everywhere at once, may all hail the unity of mind and nature in the light of the eternal light and love. I hope. For me to see like this, it's so old, this ancient wisdom that is there and so many traditions all across the globe. There's such a deep beauty for me that I think this is what I feel when I connect with this old wisdom. It makes me cry because I feel there's this big power lineage behind me. All this ancestors of wisdom is connecting with us. And I think I feel like backward and I feel the beauty and I feel all the work they have done, all the inner work they have done, all the healing they have done to that we move forward as in our species. And even like now, you know, it's our time to do this work. We have our challenges in this time, and it's our work to connect with source and with light, to go and dive also into the darkness and learn and grow, and then also help and radiate all this, help others and radiate our light then into this world to be, as I said before, this light of hope. So we will come closer to start our ceremony. I want to say a little bit about it. I need this. There's so many steps that I have to look at it. We will do the ceremony like it will be an inner ceremony, so you don't need to create actually a big place because everything will be inside of you and you can find everything that you need inside of you. That is quite easy. You don't need to buy anything. We can access everything in our inner world. And this will be interesting to see because we turn inside into our inner world, but at the same time, we create a community place. So let go of the idea of you go into your own place and space. Imagine you can step into this unseen world, and this is completely different from this world. You can step into this world and create this community place, even from a place where you might sit now alone. We can create this space where we all meet and gather together. And this is what we want to do. We want to gather at a sacred ceremony place and meet there all in the spirit world. And what is important when you go into this inner world is that you also use your senses to not just say, oh yeah, walking, like listening and following like what is said, but to open your senses to this inner world, to smell the earth, to smell the fragrance of the flowers, to hear the sound of birds or whatever appears there, the sound of fire, voices of people, whatever, how your world, your inner ceremony place will look like. Experiences with all your senses to make it really a live experience. The deeper your connection will be with that place. And we will work there, as I said, with the light, radiating light. So this is interesting. To radiate light means not to send light. To radiate light is more like you be the sun. This is again, the solar celebration. You become the sun, and the sun is just radiating in all directions, not thinking about you're worth it and you're not worth it. And so when we radiate the light to the planet, to the earth, it's kind of a direction, but on the planet, we don't choose. It will go to all beings, to the mineral beings, the plant beings, the animal beings, human beings, all beings that are here on this planet, to benefit them, to fill them with the light and nourish them. So we will have in the journey a little bit of rattling and drumming. If you have a rattle or drum at home, you can also use this if this supports you to step out of the ordinary mind. It's about leaving the thinking mind and going to the more intuitive mind. And you will start your journey from your place at home, stepping through a door, maybe the door of your room, the door of your flat, or if you're outside like us, then I would imagine like a wheel, like something that is like, could be a fog or something. I step through from this ordinary world into the unseen, into the spirit world. And from there, you will walk to a sacred path to the ceremony place. And before you can step to the ceremony place, there will be guardians to purify and cleanse you. And then afterwards, you can go onto the ceremony place. You can have a look around, see all like the whatever trees, plants, people. There will be an altar. Like I have a little altar here, and you can bring something to put on the altar, and maybe that supports us on our journey. So everyone can put something there, and you can leave it or take it with you when you go. And there will be a fireplace. And after we had a little look around, we will gather together at the fireplace. And from there, we will connect with the inner light and will radiate the light to Mother Earth as a blessing. But if you feel like you want to be nourished as well, you can imagine yourself going into the center of the circle and to get the energy from the people and from the source, from the universe, so that you get filled and nourished. And then when you feel like, oh, now I'm like really full, you go back into the circle and radiate, and you can go back and forth as you like, as you need. And I also like to imagine that all over the world now, there are many ceremonies, many people celebrate this event, that we in our mind also connect with all these people, with all the beneficial energy that they send out to grow to world peace, for love and light, so that we can even connect with their energies in our circle, that they're even holding our circle also, all these people out there. And so when we radiate light, first we will radiate into our circle and then to the earth and all beings. We will pay gratitude in the end to the friends and to our spirit guides that we will also invoke in the beginning. And then we will walk the path back. So you will walk exactly the path. So remember a little bit how you came to the ceremony space. You will walk this path, your personal path, back into your room. And then when you're in the room, the journey will come to an end. Yes, this will be our nice journey today. So you guys get ready, get what you need, see what you want. If you want to sit or you want to lie down, then get yourself comfortable. Take maybe blankie. And this year we will play the ceremony we did last year, because for me, like a ritual is what I do repetitively. And I really want to also join and close my eyes and be guided in the journey, but we will be with you and journey with you and meet then after the journey. It will be around 30 minutes. I can make my magic ball. Open the journey. Kan losgehen. I'm ready. Find your seat, or your posture might be lying down. If it supports you, close your eyes to step away from the outer world, opening up into the inner world, opening up into the spirit world. Feel the connection with the earth, Mother Earth, our all mother, making us to brothers and sisters. Feel the support of the mother. And then shift your awareness to your breath. Be aware of your breath. Inhalation and your exhalation. Allow the breath to deepen, to get calm and smooth. You don't need to do anything. You allow it to calm by itself. With every exhalation, drop the thoughts. Every inhalation, breathe in the love of the universe. Exhalation, letting go. Inhalation, breathe in the love of the universe. Open up to being loved, being welcome, having a space, a place on this planet, in this universe. Stay connected with the breath. And also connect with your heart. Connect with a deep love for this planet, for our mother, Panchamama, our Mother Earth. Connecting with the intention to send your deepest love and blessings to her. And with this connection to your heart and to the earth, in your mind, get up and walk towards your door, the door of your house or your apartment. And whatever your door is turning to a curtain, a veil, a mist or fog, step through and step into the unseen world, into the spirit world, connecting with spirit, invoking the spirits. Invoke the spirits of all the enlightened masters from the past, present, and future to give us guidance and support. I invoke all our teachers from the past, present, and future to give us guidance and support. I invoke all our spirit guides from the past, present, and future to give us support. I invoke all our ancestors from the past, present, and future to give us support and guidance. I invoke the spirits and the ancestors of the land that I am on, and all the spirits and ancestors of the land where you are to give us guidance and support. Invoke and call in all the beneficial helping spirits to give us guidance and support. And with this help and support, let us walk on the path in the unseen world, the path of nature, of beauty. Be aware of every step you take. Are you barefoot or with shoes? How does the touch with the earth feel? Smell the fragrance of the air. See the colors, forms of the plants. Insects flying, birds singing, full of life. If you like, go down and touch the earth. Feel the temperature, the texture. Smell the earth. Connect with your surrounding. Be in it. And as you walk along the path of nature into the forest and through the forest, you come to a clearing. And at the entrance of the clearing are the guardian spirits. These guardian spirits are very loving, supportive. They have a lot of humor. And they are there to cleanse yourself, to purify you before you enter the sacred ceremony space. Maybe they use smoke and a feather, Maybe they put their hand or whatever they have on your heart. Maybe they whisper in your ear words of love and appreciation. And when they're done with the cleansing of you, you can step into the clearing, into the sacred ceremony space where we all gather. You can have a look around. Seeing the clearing surrounded by the big old trees, beautiful trees full of wisdom, full of life, life force. In the center, you can find an altar with candles, healing crystals, and if you brought something that you want to put on the altar, it can be something from nature, it can be a message, whatever. You can go there and drop it onto the altar. A wish, a prayer. And also when you walk around, you will see a fire pit, a fireplace. The fire is already burning. Sacred fire, fire of transformation, helping us to change, because solstice is a time of change. Sometimes we are so afraid of change, but life is changing all the time. Life is change. So let us have curiosity for all the things that are changing, going and coming. Walk towards the fire, and we will all meet there at the fireplace, in a circle around the fire. Hear the fire, the sound of the fire. Smell the fire. Feel the warmth. Connect with the sense how you feel when you watch, when you look into the fire. The magic, because this is a place of magic. And then also connect and see all the people who came to that place together with you to meet up, to join power and forces to see each other's light. And welcome all your friends. You can hug them, holding hands. Look into the eyes of the other person. And open up to the sense of feel the energy of the other person. It might be that you're not that much like a visual person and you're more sensing. You might not see actual person, but you sense the presence, an energy. It's different from sensing your own energy being alone. You're sensing the presence of others, sensing the presence of the helping spirits, and sensing the presence of all your spiritual friends. Meeting in a big celebration, meeting with joy and love, meeting with hope and curiosity, meeting with a deep wish to bless the earth, give back to Mother Earth. See all your brothers and sisters in the circle and form the circle, holding hands. Feel the hand of your neighbors in your hands. Turn to the right side. Your neighbor at the right. Sense your neighbor. And turn to the left and sense your neighbor. Sense the whole circle, the power. Power of the circle, the power of love, power of intention, the power of the spirit world. And then connect again with the spirit of the fire. Put your hands on your heart. Bring your awareness to the solar plexus in your body. It's when you have the middle of your chest, the breastbone, where the soft part starts under the heart. The solar plexus, and solar comes from the word sun. So we have a solar festival and we connect with our solar plexus, our plexus of the sun. Imagine the sun, your inner sun, your star, shining from within, expanding and brightening up, filling your whole body with light. The light of the One, the light of the Creator, or the Buddha nature, whatever supports you to connect with the highest. Allow this light to fill your whole body and to fill up every single cell in your body, illuminating your cell. Becoming the light. Feel how the fire is a symbol of light, is supporting you to connect with light and the power of light. See how your true nature on the deepest level, the being of light. And you can use the mantra Om Jyotir, I'm that divine light, to support the connection with your inner light. Om Jyotir, I'm the light. Om Jyotir, I'm divine light. Om Jyotir. Om Jyotir. Om Jyotir. Allow the light to expand, to fill the whole body, every cell. And then when we are filled and connected with our light, imagine to be this radiant star, the radiant sun, radiating light to the circle. And this is a time when you feel like you want to be in the center to receive. To just go, you can sit, lie down, stand in the circle next to the fire and receive. Whenever you feel that you're nourished, you step back into the circle and radiate. Remember, it's not sending, it's radiating. It's more passive. It's a feminine way, showing strength. And just in your radiation and the light that you are, healing takes place. Nothing to do, just to be. Being light. Imagine you're the sun and radiating this pure light. Into the circle. Filling, illuminating the circle. Creating a hub of high power and frequency, of beauty, of joy, of love. Be aware of the light of everyone in the circle. How we together create this circle of light. Power of light. And if it supports you, you can use the sound of Om, the sound of creation, to connect with the inner light. Stay connected with the light. Feel the expansion. Be aware that you still can go into the circle and come back into this, like in the center, to receive, and come back to the outer circle to radiate and support. And then let's come all together into the circle, around the fire, holding hands, feeling the deep connection, the deep support, the light and radiation, the radiating being of everyone. And from our hearts, radiate towards the earth, Mother Earth. And drop into this radiation. Nothing to do. Just to connect with the deepest level of yourself, your inner light. And allow yourself to shine. Often we not allow in this world ourselves to shine, to be bright. Allow yourself to shine. The whole beauty, your inner soul beauty, your love, your joy, your brightness. Allow the essence to shine through you into the world, radiating, nourishing all that is around you, nourishing the earth and all the beings on this earth, illuminating the planet. Imagine when we sound the tone Om that is enveloping the whole planet with all the beings. And the sound of creation, the sound of healing, the sound of nourishing. Last Om. Sense the circle as one being of light, one light. Feel your heart and open, if you like, up to gratitude. Have a deep gratitude. I have a deep gratitude for all of you. Deep gratitude for your beauty, your deep inner soul beauty. Deep gratitude for our gathering, joining together. You can have a look around in the circle, sensing the energy of everyone in gratitude, being grateful for the spiritual friendship that is there. And also I feel gratitude and be grateful to all the helping spirits who came to support and guide us, to the enlightened masters of past, present, and future, our teachers from the past, present, and future, our spirit guides from the past, present, and future, our ancestors from the past, present, and future, the ancestors and the helping spirits of the land where we are, each of us on their land. Deep gratitude to all of them. And if You like, leave an offering. You can go to the altar. Leave an offering. It can be a flower, some water, a candy, or the spirit world, something, a prayer, a blessing. You like, bow down. And then slowly say goodbye to the friends for now.
Stop.
And get ready to walk back the path through the forest, the nature, sensing the beauty, seeing the colors, the animals, insects flying, all your spirit friends, all alive. Anja Mama in her beauty. Deep gratefulness for the mother, walking each step a blessing for the earth, touching her with love, walking back. Stepping through the curtain, the veil, mist of fog, back into your house, your apartment, into this space and time. Finding your place, lying down or seated. Finding yourself in your space. Feel a touch with the earth. A deep grounding touch with the earth. Deep connection with deep love. Can even growing roots into the earth. It's a symbol of connection. And then sense your whole body. The temperature of the air that surrounds you. The touch with a cloth or blanket. Opening up to any sounds that you can hear. Smell. And we're ready to move your hands. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra, gesture of the heart. Rub your hands, make them warm and alive. And then with your hands, cover your eyes. Feel the warmth. And open your eyes into your hands. Seeing the light comes in, the darkness goes. Massage your face, your head, your body. A loving touch to come back into this world. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome, Peanut. I think when we do meditation and sending animals love it, especially, I don't know, they come more to us and sit with us and want attention. And even the frog came here on my side. I had have a little sneak to it in between because we have lots of snakes here also. So I made sure, but it was a big, massive frog. And then I was like, okay, let the frog play over there. So all nature is with us. Mother Earth is moving here with all the creatures. Big thank you for joining, and yeah, let's radiate the light into this world. I think it's really, really needed, and be ourselves filled with light and be a lamp for ourselves. And whenever needed, you know, turn to your inner world and turn to your inner source to get the nourishment. Because the real, that's what I feel, we are different. But for me, the real deep nourishment that I can tune into for me comes from when I turn inside, when I go into my inner world, into the silence. I feel there is like a lot of burden can drop, and there's like a deep nourishment, and from there with freshness I can see the world. And I hope also always to tap more into wisdom from there, so that my actions be guided from the inner wisdom that we have all inside, this connection. So yeah, I wish all this for you, for your journey, for this Christmas time, for life. Let's have a bright, shining Christmas, brighten up this world, you know, like, and stay connected, stay tuned, and see you soon. Love you a lot. Sending all my love and light to you.